Welcome back to another episode of the Amateur Hour podcast. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are seeing our pretty faces and hopefully in your ears as well. Hopefully, we can get you over on
Yeah.
Spotify. We are trying, guys, okay? But I am determined to get it sorted because I have so many people say, firstly, where have you been? We answer that all the time. We do apologize. But secondly, as well, why aren't you on Spotify? And we are trying to sort it out. But I am going to make sure that I do find out why it's not on Spotify, and we're going to get that sorted. But, brother, how are you? How's your day? How's your Thursday?
It's good, bro. Good. Rest day today, so nice and chilled. Steps done early. Like I finished my steps a couple hours ago, so I've just been well, pretty much. I've got 350 steps left, which I just accumulate around the house anyway. So just been doing work, feet up, got cardio done, chilling, cooking, eating. Um, I quite
Well,
enjoy this rest day to be fair. So what I've done with my training because I was doing 4 days a week training, which was quite new to me anyway. Um, But I feel like so the way that Nat kind of laid it out for me when he helped me with my program was that I was doing legs once a week and push once a week and then back twice a week because back's like the weaker body part for me. However, I think I do agree push as in chest, I think is definitely something that once a week works, but twice a week I need delts. My delts are
mm,
definitely weaker. So what I've done is I've added a new session in where it's dealt, and then I've moved all my arm volume from all my other sessions into that session as well. So I'm hitting delts and arms on a Monday, so that I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday training, Thursday rest, Friday, Saturday training, Sunday rest.
does that go like pull legs, delts and arms, rest,
Well,
pull?
no, it's similar. So it starts with delts and arms on Monday, then it's legs, then it's back, then it's rest, then it's push, then it's
Then it's
back.
pull. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was like because that would be a priority. You'd want it to be like at the start of the week, but then again, it's me. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. No, I think I don't know. This is the thing is because I've added in that this week, so it ended up being I did 4 days. I just did 4 days of training on a trot because I trained on Sunday and I was like, right, let's try this on Monday and see if it works. So we went from Sunday to Monday to Tuesday to Wednesday.
oh yeah, yeah, I get you.
So today I was like, I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, I'm beat. I needed this rest day so bad, so I've just been chilling. Like when you feel like you need a nap, but like you just can't sleep.
Mate, I'm in the exact same boat,
There you
mate.
go.
I woke up this morning and I was thinking, firstly, thank God I've not got cardio.
Yeah.
Secondly, I thought, thank God it's a rest day, mate,
Hmm.
because I've started training with, I say I started, me and Charlotte, you always train Tuesday and Wednesday together,
Yeah.
and it's pulling legs, and I've got one leg session a week, and mate, he buries me, mate.
Good.
Um, yeah, man, like
Good, man.
genuinely, like usually, obviously, we both bury each other, but um, it's just she just goes, and again, and I'm thinking, are you the same? Do one. But nah, man, she's actually a really good training partner. It's gone from the time from me taking her to the gym and me saying to her, "You had one more," and then she going, "No, I didn't have one more," to now literally her training
The other
just as
way.
hard as probably 99% of people that I know. So nah, it's good, mate. So she gets me through that session, and it's always nice, especially when you're in that sort of phase of the diet where everything feels a bit draggy, where having that person just ultimately being there, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
having that presence of somebody there also helps. So it's always quite nice. But rest day for me today, been productive. Literally just sat down to do the pod, and it's
Nice.
4:15, so it's been pretty decent. Got all of my steps ticked off, mate, by 10:30. All work done. Um, I say I got about 700 steps, but I don't know. I like to go for a walk like after, but before my last meal, just to make sure that everything else is like digested well. I've got this weird thing, mate. It's just like
Fair enough, man.
for a nice 2K walk, but I don't. But then I'm thinking I don't want to go over on my steps, so it's like a balance. So we'll
Yeah,
just
yeah.
go. But all in all, mate, haircut, mullets, full flow, um, consult, and then here
Nice.
we're all good. It's been
Flying.
a nice day, mate. It's been a really, really good day. It's been a busy week actually. Obviously, had a few things to do with obviously Muscle Chem, got a few things, a few meetings with them, which is good. Obviously, got a few things mapped out with there. Went to Nottingham Strong on Saturday, I believe. which was decent. I had like a little client meet up there, got 5 or 6 clients there, so met them, which was pretty cool. See where they're at. Got a few that are in prep. I got a few that are starting prep. I got a few improvement phases. Literally, a few that are all
Doing all of it.
in different phases. So that was pretty decent. Seeing where they're at, seeing a few familiar faces there. It's always nice to go to a different gym as well. And yeah, man, it's been a good week. It's been a productive week to say the least. So coming up to the end of this diet phase now, the goal was 235, waiting at 235. So now I just thought with Charlotte dieting for another few weeks as well, man, I thought I might as well carry on with her and then I can smash some cookie boxes.
Which cookie box first?
Mate, it's one of them ones where I don't know if anyone else finds this, but as soon as you enter a diet phase, all the flavors that you like just suddenly come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all of them.
It's because it's Easter coming as
Yeah,
well.
and as well, mate, like little things in the supermarket gets released. Oh, this is coming out, and I'm thinking, why has it got to come out
Yeah,
when I?
why now?
Why now? I remember when I was
So annoying.
dieting, I saw like was it a Lindt white chocolate Biscoff bar or something? I'm thinking I've
Yeah.
not actually had it yet, but I saw it the other day, and I'm thinking it's been out for ages. But I remember the last time it came out was when I was dieting. So, um, but the first one I'll have would be, I think it's the cream egg bucket. So it's got like white chocolate cream egg, milk chocolate cream egg, um, cookie dough, mini eggs as well, I believe, all stacked upon.
Amazing.
Oh mate, it's incredible. It's incredible. TBT 10 for discount, you know the drill. But yeah, I've actually got a big order coming through, and Shah was like, it was the Dubai pistachio bucket and little things like this, mate. I'm thinking, Charles like, I need it out of the house, and I'm thinking that's sound by me. So she's actually, when it gets delivered, she's going to take it to her mum's house, so it's out
Nice.
of the house.
Stock it in the freezer.
So that's the plan of action there, mate. But it's been a good week. It's been a good week, bro. It's ticking away nicely. What about yourself?
Yeah, man, it's good. It's been good. I had a session towards the beginning of the week where I started to feel like a little bit. No, towards sorry, the back end of last week, where I started to feel like I was like, oh fuck, I can't really be seeing like training regression already. Like I was getting in my head about it, and then I don't know, I must have just been like fucking an off day or whatever. But went in this week and training's been fucking flying, which is really good. So
Hmm.
all good, mate. Nothing to complain, man. Busy week. Obviously, we didn't even. Do you know what? When it hit Monday, no, I woke up Tuesday. I was like, oh, we didn't even do the podcast yesterday. We didn't even message each other like
That's
after.
when I find that's when you're in diet. When you're both in a diet, mate. You know that like every day is just the same.
Yeah,
Every day. And if somebody says to me, "What day is it?" I'm thinking, "Oh, it's push or it's rest
yeah.
day." I don't
What
know
did I
what day it
train?
is. I don't know what day it is. Like it's just
Yeah,
every day is the same. But when you're in the off season, it's like, "Oh, I've got this plan at the weekend." So like unfortunately, not that the only thing I've got planned is like a cinema date with Charles or whatnot, and we're going for somewhere for Valentine's Day next week where we're painting and something. And I'm thinking, "Oh God!" But one thing that I didn't do in my last diet was like actively try and do things. It was so I've actively like every single weekend. Like yesterday, she didn't have any work on, so yesterday we chilled out together, which was pretty nice. It's the first time since actually moving in together we actually had like a nice evening together, which was weird
nice.
because she usually works till about 8, half 8, and by then, mate, I'm absolutely
Yeah.
spangled.
Ready
So
for bed. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
ready for bed, mate. So it was quite nice, but we've got a few things planned. Cinema was looking a bit dead, can't lie, in terms of
Yeah,
what's out.
not much out at the moment.
But did I see Captain America or something come out? I don't know what it was.
It's coming out on Valentine's Day.
There you go. That's what we're doing. So
Oh, okay.
we're watching that, I believe, and we're going to some painting place where we're going to paint stuff and that. So yeah, this is something that I learned from my last diet where instead of just shutting it out and go like full on monk mode, I'm actively trying to do stuff. And
You should,
also the thought of it is like, oh God, but then it's more the fact of like takes your mind off things a little bit and you know what I mean, separates you out from being in monk mode, which is quite nice. But I'd always recommend someone doing that. Always try and go out and do things, even if it is the cinema. Just being with
yeah, it's easy. Like that's probably the easiest one, especially when you're dieting, because there's like it takes out so much time of your day, which is quite nice. Like you kind of just fast forward time. Um, what is it like 2.5 hours, 2 hours of your day is just gone just because you're watching a film. Even if you just fucking sleep in it, like it's just a nice block of your day gone.
mate, that's it, mate. And it's just
Easy.
yeah, man. It's just keeping yourself busy. Keeping yourself busy, which actually leads to one of my questions that I had in the question box, which we'll go to in a second. But um, it's keeping busy is definitely one of the main tricks when in a dieting phase. For sure,
Definitely.
sure, mate. But you know, we're all good. We are chilling, mate. We're vibing. We're feeling good. We're at the goal weight which I wanted to get to, so I'm down about 30 pounds now. So
Okay.
anything more than
What
this,
was the heaviest you got to? 270.
272, mate, and I'm 235. So yeah, 37 pounds down in about 15 weeks.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, man, 15 weeks. Yeah, because I was dieting when I was out in Prague, which was in November, and it's currently, and I was dieting out there for a few weeks beforehand. So yeah, I'm looking about 15 weeks, mate. So um, everything's going really well.
What's that? That's 35 pounds is what, like 22 kilos?
So
No,
no, no, it's
18,
about
it's like 17 or something.
yeah, like 16 kilos, I think, 16 and a bit.
In
So
15 weeks is pretty fucking decent then.
yeah, man, it's just
Yeah.
been cruising. Obviously had Christmas over that period of time as well. My own birthday in the end of October, Prague in November,
Yeah.
moving out as well. So quite a lot of stuff to go around. Obviously, me and Cheryl haven't actually celebrated moving out yet, because she's in a diet phase as well, which so hopefully get that arranged after that's done because I feel like that's something that was probably a little bit missing where usually you see people like have a first takeaway in the house or
Yeah, yeah,
have
yeah.
people around, you have like a little buffet, and we've not been able to have that yet. So it'll be quite nice when we have that, mate.
It'd be nice to
Uh,
do it in the summer as well. Like when you're
yeah,
finished dieting, the weather's gonna be nicer.
that's the thing, bro. That's what we're seeing it as. So ultimately, mate, like I know it sounds like we both have our bodybuilding goals, and with where Charl is at currently and what she wants to do for the end of the year, mate, I think her bodybuilding goals outweigh having a little opening new house, whatever it is, like you
Yeah,
have.
yeah. You
But
can do that whenever. You can do that whenever,
exactly,
man.
mate, exactly. And obviously her family understand, my family understand. Which is a massive benefit because a lot of people don't have understanding families when it comes to bodybuilding. So yeah, they were happy for that to happen whenever. So yeah, it's been decent, mate. It's been good. It's been good. But we've got a good week planned. I've got I'm training with a client this weekend who's in prep, who's around 15 weeks out from his first show. And then that's about it, mate. This weekend. I've got a nice chilled out weekend for the first time. I think one thing that I'm trying to do more of is I was traveling quite a lot before, which I still will do, but I'll always travel to clients. But when a client says, "Oh, I don't mind coming to Intent," before I'd be like, "Nah, mate, I'll come to you." And yeah,
He was like, yeah, 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 come.
yeah, and I was like, "Yeah, man, you can come. That's brilliant. That's
Yeah,
brilliant." And, it was like sometimes I felt bad for them coming to me. I think it was definitely a me issue where I felt like I had to go to them to make their
yeah,
life
yeah.
easier. And then sometimes it's like they go, "Oh, I'll come to you, mate. That's fine." It's like and I realized it was like half an hour away, and I'm thinking, "Well, sounds that's
Yeah.
all good." So yeah, it will be nice to see Medi Mo, big Medi Mo, mate. Absolutely love him to bits, class. Um, so it'd be good to see him train push of him, see where he's at, and then map out the rest of his timeline 'cause he wants to do a bit of an earlier show. So we'll see whether he's going to be ready for that one. But all in all, mate, all the people that I've got prepping so far, mate, are doing really well. So it's quite nice to see, which they should be, to be fair, hopefully. But
Yeah.
yeah, I got people that are 10, 12, 14, 17, and 20 weeks out. So everything's going well. Everything's going well.
Exciting.
Yeah, when I mean I got a busy few months ahead, bro. Like it's going to be pretty busy. Got obviously something coming up in 2 months' time, but it's getting recorded in the next couple of weeks. And then that's going to come out for April time. And I've got a lot going on around March, April time as well. Then people, clients competing. I've got photo shoots. Got Leah doing a photo shoot in the middle of April. I've got Charlotte doing a photo shoot in March. It's pretty mad, mate. So
Yeah.
it's going well. It's going, but you embrace it. I think a lot of people don't actually embrace it. I feel like a lot of people try and sort of hide away from it, but I'm seeing it as like a positive where I can see it as times where I can go out and get out of my own routine and stuff. I think a lot of people try and sort of shy away from the fact that they got quite a lot on. And for example, when I understand when people in prep, or if they are in prep, for example, where coaches would like stop bringing clients on for
Yeah.
workload, etc. But I think obviously I won't do that when I'm in prep, but I feel as though some people won't travel or anywhere because they try and stay anal of their routine, which I understand, but I try and see it as a positive in doing these things and try and mapping things out that way. But we'll see.
I think
We'll see.
as long as you're on top of like your own stuff, you'll be fine. Like
I think so.
doing stuff like that is it. I can see why people do it, and I can see like why people might think it's like overwhelming or whatever. But I think as long as you manage your own timings in terms of like everything you can control, so your food, your
Hmm.
cardio, your steps, uh, how early you leave to get there. Like as long as you take control of that, you'll be fine. Like
That's
genuinely,
it.
I think it'll be quite easy to work around it.
Exactly. Get up a bit earlier. Go bed the night earlier. Wake up early, do your cardio, do your steps, do your work. Leave a little bit earlier. So if you need a little diet or need a little toilet break on the way there, because you need to go for a wee, which is no surprise, do that.
Yeah,
Don't take that into consideration when you are dieting. You are going for, you need to stop off at like mainly every service station, which is annoying. But
yeah, you're pissing a
no,
lot.
I mean, it piss a lot, mate. But other than that, bro, I was thinking, should we go through the Arnold's predictions
Yes,
and then go through some questions that we had?
definitely, man.
I love
Definitely.
that.
What account would have? I'm just thinking on Instagram. What account would have like the whole lineup that would be like posted recently? Um,
I think it'll be AJ, it'll be AJ or bodybuilder
would
without.
would the would the Arnold account have it?
Maybe,
Arnold
maybe.
Sports. Arnold Sports. Yeah, they do. Cool. So it's pinned at the top. I just didn't know if I'd have to scroll for fucking ages to get it.
More than likely, mate.
I'm gonna DM it to you so it goes to the top of my DMs and then I'll open it.
Yeah, man, yeah, for sure.
Bear with me.
It's
Um,
looking good though. It's looking good.
bro, it looks like it's gonna be mega.
It looks. I don't know what about Derek though. Derek took this update 4 weeks out, and
I saw that.
I'm thinking that does not look very promising.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I think it's 4 weeks out, isn't it? Yeah, 4.5 weeks out. Or
Considering how lean Samson's looking,
I know, mate. 5 weeks out. He put that comparison, didn't he, of like 1 day out or 1 week out from the Olympia to 5 weeks out from the Arnold's. And I'm thinking, mate, mental.
yeah. So I think I'm pretty sure Justin Rodriguez has pulled out.
He has.
Yeah. And I think he's the only one to pull out so far.
Hmm.
I'd say so far. I don't know if anyone else will, but is Patrick Moore still doing it?
I don't know. I've not actually seen anything from Patrick Moore, to be fair. I know.
You saw the thing that happened with him recently?
Yeah, mate. When he's punching someone in the car park,
Yeah. I
I
don't know if
saw
that's
that.
affected anything or whatnot, but
I saw Brandon Curry put an update up.
Brandon looks very good.
Brandon looks good. Bonak looks good. Clarida, well, you sent me him the other day, didn't you? He
Yeah,
looks
Sean looks
great.
very cool.
And then Akeem as well. He brought out a update a couple days ago. He looks fantastic. James obviously brought out a little bit of an update as well. I think about a week ago. He looks good. Derek doesn't look as sharp as what he usually does for some weird reason. But yeah, this is him posing here.
Yeah.
Obviously, still a little bit more to come off at the lower back and the glutes, but he's looking very good, mate.
He looks big, bro. He looks very big. You know, some of these ones, they, I think these like these ones here, these are sick.
Yeah.
In the load. Because this is at the Alpha Neon gym, Jim's posing room.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. He looks big, bro.
I think that posing thing with Stefan is probably from ages ago because he looks so much tighter there.
Yeah. Well, I don't. You know what? I don't think it is. Because he went to where's Stefan from? Austria. Was it Austria?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, he went to Austria, Vienna, not that long ago, like 2 weeks ago. So I don't think it was that long ago. I think it's just different lighting, and I think he was having high days while he was. I don't know. I'm just making up excuses, but no, he looks good. James looks very good. Samson looks very good. Samson looks incredible.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think it's Samson's. If you go on Derek's profile there, mate, he's commented. He posted an update I think a week ago now. Yeah, that side chest. I'm thinking,
he looks fuller than he normally does, but he doesn't look anywhere as lean.
yeah, I don't know. It's like,
That's funny.
but
Water.
like I said, mate, he looks full. Like he looks bursting, mate. Like,
Yeah, the chest.
yeah, man. Like the arms as well, mate. Triceps and like the tricep and the rear tricep there.
That's not good enough. I don't think that's good enough for 4 weeks.
Nah, man. It's not, unfortunately. I don't believe so. But um I've not seen an update from Andrew Jack either for a while. But
No, I don't think he has posted any.
with how Derek's looking, mate, I don't believe that it's going to be enough to beat Samson, which is unfortunate, man. Which is unfortunate. I wanted him to like sort of come back from the Olympia, being like, you know what? But yeah, Andrew hasn't really posted an update,
No.
but Samson looks absolutely ridiculous. I just believe that he just he improves so at such a rapid rate, at such a short amount of time. It is just pretty ridiculous, mate. Like that
Right.
is just mental.
He's already saying like this is definitely going to be a better look than the Olympia,
But you
which
can
is
tell, I think you can tell though, mate, because I remember seeing him 5 weeks out as well from that France show, the France Tsunami show, and I'm thinking he's still gonna look good. But as you can see here, mate, yeah, 1 day out from 5 weeks out, it's just night and day differences now. I know it's a little bit darker on the right, which can bring a little bit more contrast in terms of the depth. But like, if anything, mate, he looks sharper through
yeah.
the shots. Um, it's just pretty ridiculous, mate. And if he, even if they look the same, one's 5 weeks out and one's 1 day out. So it's just, yeah, it's just pretty mental, mate, to be fair.
It is mad.
His overall progression that he makes on, mate, it's like a show to show basis. It's not even like a year to year basis, mate. It's like a show to show basis. It's just ridiculous. Um, and this, like, even though he's like mid 30s,
Yeah.
his exposure to PEDs, mate, he's got such a long runway ahead of him. Like, it's just mental. So, if anything, he's only going to get better when he gets into his prime, which is only going to be about, I reckon his prime is going to be about 2, 3 years.
You don't even think he's hit his prime?
I don't even think he's hit his prime, mate, genuinely. Because he's still growing at such a big rate.
Yeah, fair.
He hasn't even got, I don't think, because he's still growing at that such ridiculous rate, mate. He hasn't got that maturity yet. Like, do you know when people think about obviously
Yeah.
how he can get through through his rear shots, through his glutes, like he's getting leaner and leaner and leaner. And the reason why he's getting leaner and leaner each time is because that tissue is getting like more like saturated and more marinated to the frame each and every time. And this is why he looks leaner and leaner and leaner the more shows he does, because
Yeah.
he's just solidifying that new tissue that he's putting on, mate. And I think he's only going to get even better over the next couple of years.
Yeah. I don't see anyone taking the Olympia from him.
Oh, mate, no chance. No chance. Um, with how, like I said, but with how bodybuilders going, mate, in terms of what they're actually probably looking for, mate, in terms of like building, bringing that big but with flow.
Yeah.
Embodies everything about it, mate. He embodies everything about it. So it'll be good to see. I don't know if you've seen Mike Badass as well in Classic.
I haven't seen what he looks like recently, no.
Mate, absolutely ridiculous, mate. Ridiculous. Mike Summerfield, absolutely mental, mate.
Jesus. Yeah, fair play.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll take the Olympia? I think
Yeah,
it, I think it's quite obvious he will, but I'm still seeing a lot of people have opinions saying that he won't.
nah, he will take it, mate. He was close to he pushed Chris the furthest he's ever been pushed.
Yeah.
Like he was actively winning shots quite comfortably against Chris. And I think no one really came near him, mate. Like honestly, like Ramon didn't come near him. Urs maybe in a few shots, but nothing major. Like nothing major here. Like, do you know what I mean?
It's very good. Who's doing the classic as well? It's sort of
You got
seems like Wesley's doing
got
it.
Wesley doing it. Yeah, you've got Grego.
Logan Franklin. Uh,
Got Matthew Grego. I think Matthew Grego versus Logan Franklin will be good. I
Matt
think
Greger is
Lo
very
I
cool.
think I
He'll,
think
I think he'll
Logan.
go to open quite quickly though.
Yeah, he's growing at a really good rate. It'll be good to see who they go for between Michael, Logan, and Matt and Grego, because they all bring something different. You've got like the
Yeah.
absolute ridiculous condition of Michael. You've got just the overall classic shape that Franklin brings, but also as well, you've got Grego who's coming up, who's probably like the same as Franklin, but I feel like Franklin's got better classic shape than him.
Yeah.
It'll be good to see what they go for there.
So who are you saying out of Wesley and Mike for this?
Mike, I reckon he'll go. I reckon we'll be surprised. But if Wesley's on, mate, I think he'll be a clear second. But I think,
Clear second if he's on.
yeah, bro.
You say that you think he's got zero chance of beating Mike?
Nah, I don't think he's got any chance of beating Mike, mate.
I don't know, because the way that Arnold's judged obviously I know Mike didn't do it last time, but like the way that the Arnolds judge Wesley is different to the way he gets judged at the Olympia. He suits this quite well.
I don't know. Mike was just so good, mate.
Mike is
And
very good, very, very good.
off recent form, you're going off somebody who came second and pushed Chris, and somebody who came eighth.
Mm.
So
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
um, it will be, mate. It'll be good. It'll be good. But I think Logan, Matt, and Michael, that'll be a really good like toss between the top three there. That'll be really, really good to see,
Yeah.
depending on what they go for. I think probably Michael will edge it out a little bit, but obviously men's physique. I think there's Aaron Banks doing it, isn't there? And then you've got Chavez, but I think Bilal will probably have that. To be fair, I think it'll go Ali, Diogo, and then it'll go Banks, and then it'll go Chavez. But then you have got the guy at the top as well called Cava Cavanot, right guy right at the top, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Freak, bro,
Like
absolute
Nola.
freak. Very, very good. Very, very good. Um, so I think that's probably top five there, to be fair. You got Banks, Montenegro, Diogo, Ali, Victor.
Bilal is the one that came second to Ryan at the Olympia, wasn't it?
Yes, mate. Yeah, people had
Yeah.
him first, to be fair. Had a
Yeah.
better midsection, apparently. But then obviously you just
He
had
is
the.
very good. He is very good.
Oh, mate, he's class. He's class.
Yeah.
He's class. But I think
Right.
with.
So predictions then. Call your top six. First call out.
Okay, Samson,
Yep.
Derek,
Okay.
Sean.
Sean, top three.
Oh, no, I thought like top six. But I'll go top six. I thought you meant call
Oh,
out. But
in no, as in order, in
oh,
order.
as an order, Samson, Derek, Andrew,
Okay.
and then I'll go Sean, James, Curry, Bonac.
Okay.
Oh,
Bonak's
Akeem.
very
Oh,
good.
Akeem. Oh,
Yeah.
I think Akeem, Bonac, Brandon probably has Akeem. Yeah, I'll go Samson, Derek, Andrew, Sean, Akeem, James, Brandon, Bonac. I completely forgot about Akeem, but Akeem's better than James, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah,
And
if
then
if Akeem's on, Akeem is very fucking good.
yeah, and then James is if James is on, he's better than I think I'd love to see him beat Brandon, but again, this is probably what it's probably going to be like. Samson, Derek, Andrew, Sean, Akeem, Brandon, Bonac, James.
Okay. Do you know what? I'd love to see Andrew come in like 100%.
Oh, mate,
If
that'd
he
be so good.
does,
And he
and
beats
Derek
Derek.
isn't on the mark,
Yeah,
he
beats
beats
Derek.
Derek, and then that puts Andrew and Samson top two. So I'm just going to go off of that one. So if Samson, Andrew, Derek, Akeem, Brandon, James, Sean. But I think James and Sean could be interchangeable.
I think Sean, mate,
Sean's very fucking good.
he's so good, bro. He's so good, mate.
Carlos Thomas Jr. looks very good recently.
Yeah, he does, mate. He does.
Him
But
and
I just think,
Peckham.
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't believe he has. Does he have to beat Curry and Bonac? Oh,
No, no.
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
De La Rosa's good on the day, but if you're going off everyone being on, I
I,
don't
I
think.
go off. I go off everyone being on, mate,
Yeah,
and that's what I've got to go off really. But I feel like with, I think the top three, top four is probably quite. It's like solidified. Um,
I don't think anyone's taking it from Samson.
nah, Samson, Derek, Andrew, Sean, Akeem, Brandon, Bonac, James, Thomas, De La Rosa, Moore,
Okay. Patrick Moore last, yeah.
or De La Rosa. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a good show.
It's gonna be a good one, bro. It's gonna
And it's
be
a
a good
free
one.
live stream, so you can't complain.
I know, mate. I saw that and I was there like, bosh.
I think
Uh,
other shows need to take inspo from that.
They do. They do for sure. But do you want to go through some rattle off some questions, mate?
Yeah, go on. Go on. Pull some
We can,
up. I've
we
got
can
a
rattle
couple.
off
I'll
some
go through mine
questions.
after.
I had a good one here. Um, how does Connor feel about entering a Two Bros show not being 100%? Which I do get his point, but then again, I know why you're doing it. How do
Yeah.
you feel about entering a show knowing full well you're not going to be 100% you?
I think if I was doing any other category other than juniors, I would be a lot more stressed about it.
Hmm.
Uh, the fact that I don't have to do an open category to tick the box to go abroad, I just have to be there. Doing juniors at Two Bros is generally quite quiet.
Hmm.
There'll maybe be one other person, if that. Like it's
If that,
very,
bro. I was
they're
going to say,
normally very
yeah.
quiet. So yeah, and especially early in the year, not a lot of juniors do those because they always want to aim for like British or whatever. So I'm I'm not that bothered just because I'm only going to do juniors, and it's just going to be a case of like show up, twirl around on stage, go train. Like it's just going to be one of those like very very quick. It's going to be a normal training day.
It is literally, I do see the point of view where you go into a bodybuilding show and you know in full well that you're going to turn up not being your best. But obviously, the whole purpose of that show is to obviously get to the final goal,
Put me through the door. Yeah,
is where you're going to look your best.
yeah,
So it's more of the
yeah,
fact of like, I understand where he's coming from, but ultimately, that's literally a stepping stone to where you want to be.
yeah.
But I think the reason why he's probably asked the question was because we go into a show wanting to be our best. And I feel like
Of
it's
course, yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
hard,
definitely.
especially with the
Um,
money that you pay with Two Bros as well.
that
Do
that's
you know
the
what I mean?
that's again
Like,
why I'm only going to do juniors just
that's the
before
thing.
one
So,
category.
hmm.
I'm probably going to do my own tan, so it's not going to be a case of paying for that as well. It will be registration. I'd have to pay the NPC membership anyway if I'm doing
Oh,
Sweden, so
yeah,
that's a given. So the only thing I'm really have to pay for that show is going to be registration. It's in Essex, which is where Lucy's dad's house is, so we're going to stay there. So I don't need to pay for accommodation.
oh, that's
So
good.
overall, it's not that expensive.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Um, so it's just going to be a case of go there, get the qualification, get straight back on the normal diet, and then we're back on plan for 5 more weeks, and then it's Sweden. So
Perfect.
yeah, it should be sound. Yeah, like I said, if I was doing like the open category, I'd be a little bit more stressed out and probably wouldn't want to do it as much just because of that.
No, I understand, mate. I understand. It makes sense. It makes sense, my man.
Yeah, yeah, bro. It's gonna be a busy show. I've seen some of the guys that are doing it. Obviously, it's Martin's show, so he's got a lot of his clients doing it. William Cruz,
Oh yeah,
he's doing it.
brilliant. Love that.
Um, you know, there's a guy called Femi from Ultimate Fitness Birmingham, um, coached by Joe. You know Joe who works there.
Yes, I've seen him post him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it as well. I think there's quite a few big guys doing that show. It's gonna be a good show to be fair. I mean, I'm excited to just see everyone there. To be fair,
Mm,
get my feet warm again.
that'll be good, mate. It will be good to see. It will be good to see, mate.
Yeah.
Have you got one?
All right. I thought you were reading. Yeah, hold on. Story is right. How do you manage how do you manage your clients or your own acne when using steroids? Personally, I can't really speak on this in regards to personal experience because I don't think I've ever had a client who's had an issue with it, and I've never really struggled with it. So, what have you had to do to deal with that if you have?
So, yeah, I have had to deal with a client who's had acne, but when it comes to overall acne, it's down from oxidative stress, which is going to be caused by any form of androgenic anabolic steroids. So, what you'll find is that when oxidative stress is increased, you are going to be finding your chance of acne or flare-ups obviously a lot greater. Some people don't suffer with acne. Some people can literally take 200 milligrams of testosterone and they have flare-ups. So what I would do here is put in preventative measures. And first thing I'd always look at is somebody's micronutrient intake. increasing their micronutrient intake, and also as well looking at making sure we're driving oxidative stress down. So if somebody came to me in a super physiological range of androgens using a lot of different compounds, I'd probably bring them back down to baseline just to make sure
Mm.
that they are reducing that oxidative stress, reducing their overall androgen load, trying to reduce toxicity and having that baseline set. Have a clear out from there, obviously, while in that time making sure they're fixing things such as obviously skin preparation, little things like showering a little bit more as well, using sensitive shower gel, all these different things. But more importantly, I would always firstly look at somebody's micronutrient intake when it comes to what fruit and veg they're having, make sure they're getting variety of fruit and veg because they're going to be maximizing their antioxidants. Also, as well, I'd look to supplement a few things that are going to be driving oxidative stress down. Some great antioxidants. So little things such as I would say when it comes to overall fruits, berries are great as well. But just overall, there's an overall variety of more fruit and veg within your diet is going to be reducing overall stress within the blood. But when it comes to supplementation, I would always look at um, people can use if people can use metformin, but then again, that's going to be obviously getting them more than one benefit than just reducing that. But always look at zinc, magnesium, NAC is great as well. Green tea extract, melatonin as well. You get the benefits of obviously pre-bed. But I'd always look at maybe looking at zinc, magnesium, a good DPA, DHA, so a good omega-3, and then I'd look at NAC, vitamin C as well, green tea extract, melatonin, COQ10 is fantastic, but I would always look at trying to get supplementation that's going to drive down oxidative stress. So, but then you can look at little things like pin frequency as well.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
So honestly, you got so many different things, but I would always look at micronutrient intake, supplementation, bring androgens down back to baseline, have a good clear out, and reduce oxidative stress from there. Little things such as washing yourself more, rotation of bed sheets, these different things.
Yeah,
There you go.
definitely.
Fantastic. Um, this made me laugh. Sam 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 Rogers,
Go on.
yours and Connor's biggest, and he put biggest in capital letters, pet peeve in the coaching industry.
Biggest.
I don't
Do you know one? Do you have one?
I don't usually have pet peeves, mate. When it comes to in the coaching industry, it's a little bit different. But when someone says, "What's your biggest pet peeve?" My biggest pet peeve usually is when someone has a pet peeve about somebody because they sort of like let someone go off by themselves and they just do what they want to do. That's my biggest pet peeve. Somebody that has a pet peeve.
Right.
But when it comes to coaching, it's not more of a pet peeve, but just some coaches that feel like they know everything, but they can't own up to the fact that they probably don't know enough. So if it's a topic that I don't know about, I would happily tell a client, I'm going to consult with somebody that has a greater knowledge within this field and subject with me. I'll get back to you. And then it allows me to invest in my own knowledge to get back to them.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show that I sort of care about them as well. But I feel like some coaches try and not take credit or not take credit, but sometimes don't take actions for being like, I actually don't know that.
They don't
Or
want to admit. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, they don't want to admit it. Where in actual fact, every day is a learning day when it comes to being a coach. And if you can learn off somebody that has a greater knowledge with you in that field, it's only going to help you become a better coach, but also help more people in the long run. So when you sometimes get someone who just tries to, oh yeah, this and this and this, I'm thinking probably doesn't actually know quite enough to handle that person's issues. At the end of the day, we're a problem solver, and I
Yeah.
feel like some people feel like they can solve someone's issues just to get money out of somebody. When it's all right if you don't know something, just try and get like have a consult with somebody or talk to somebody who has a vast knowledge of you in that experience in that field and own up to it.
Yeah. I think I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head, but I think if I could pick one, it would be like when coaches. I'm thinking of someone specific. I'm obviously not going to say who, but like when coaches have reels or like posts where they on purposely word it as if they are talking down to you, like you are. just plain stupid. I think that
Okay.
type of language, the way that some coaches bring things across to their clients or to their audience, whatever, that annoys me a lot. And there is
Yeah.
like there's like one that I can think of in particular. It's just that puts me off. So like I don't work with them or have never, but that would put me off so much wanting to work with that person.
Yeah, I can see that. Probably someone that talks like black or white. If you do this, you're wrong. When
Yeah,
in actual
yeah,
fact, there are so many different ways to skin it. Like I said, mate, my biggest pet peeve of somebody is when somebody goes, I hate it when someone does this. And I'm there like, I hate it the fact that you're voicing your opinion when your opinion isn't actually mine, mate.
there you
And it
go.
sounds so bad. It's but I'm there
There
like,
you go.
that's why you'll never hear me voice an opinion on anything, just because, firstly, my opinion's not going to change absolutely anything. And me voicing it, what's it going to do? It's going to change nothing either. And that person's going to continue doing what they're going to do. And the only person that's
Yeah,
going to change is themselves. So I'm just going to stay in my own lane, do what I'm going to do, and that's it. So I feel like some people, yes, it's good to voice their opinion, if especially if something's completely wrong, and they're like, okay, man, that's probably pretty bad. But
yeah,
usually 99% of the time, if somebody's doing something differently to what you do, they've probably got a reason behind that. And I think some people have to get their opinion across, but in actual fact, some opinions are best off just staying locked away in your own head.
yeah.
Just
Genuinely, I think a lot of people would do better business wise by just keeping their mouth shut a little bit
Hey,
more.
honestly, and this is where so many different people do things so differently. And as long as you're happy and you're content within your own actions, and as long as you're doing things in a nice, ethical way with your clients, so you know you're not screwing people's blood work or screwing people's health from like mentally, physically, mate, I'm happy. I'm content with how I coach my clients. I know I do things in the best way possible in terms of what I believe in.
Hmm.
Okay. Which I know I don't go against what any other one anyone else says, because I learn off a lot of people who I've got high respect of in the industry as well. So I'm happy with what I'm doing, mate. I'm
Yeah,
happy, mate. So I feel like sometimes voicing your opinion is probably the biggest pet peeve.
there you go. Answered your question about pet peeves with a pet peeve about pet peeves.
Yeah, mate, that's literally
Um, where do you cross the line in bodybuilding? Can you go in quotes too far?
Well, too far is completely like my too far is probably my too far is probably a lot less than what Connor's too far is. Why? Because Connor's a better bodybuilder. Connor's got a long runway ahead of him. He's younger than me. He's got more muscle than me. He's got more potential than me. So if I was probably doing what Connor's going to be doing in like 5, 7 years time, where I'm probably trying to shoot for a PCA win, and Connor's going for like a pro card, or he's going to probably get a pro card in the next couple of years, or going to Olympia in 10 years time. Yeah, I think that's pretty stupid, mate. So I think it's all relative to you and your goals, but more importantly, your potential and being more realistic with what you can achieve. I know what I can achieve within bodybuilding. I know it's not a fraction of what Connor's doing. And guess what? I'm all right with that. I'm absolutely. Some people look at other people and go, I need to achieve that, because that's when I'll be happy. I'm all right. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm happy with probably what I can achieve. And if I don't achieve it, I know I'll give it a good crack to get there as well.
Hmm.
So more
Yeah,
importantly, I
it
feel
is
like
person dependent. Like that's a pretty it's a vague one. It is going to be different for
don't
most.
get me wrong, mate. I feel like if you're actively going out of your way, knowing full well that you are taking anabolics that are physically going to like drive neurotoxicity, you're doing nothing about your health, you're not
Yeah.
taking a supplementation, you're not doing your cardio, then yeah, you're probably crossing the line at whatever you take. If
Just
you're
plain ignorance.
yeah,
That's
if
yeah.
your ignorance is to the point where you're thinking, it's all right, it won't hurt me, it won't affect me, that's probably too far, whatever you take. But if you're putting all the preventative measures in, you're doing your cardio, you're doing everything in terms of getting your blood work done, you're getting the ECGs if you're pushing things quite far in terms of body weight and looking after your heart health, you're taking your health subs, right? Next thing you know, you probably look at it down to the fact of what am I actually going to achieve within bodybuilding? Let's give myself a few years, apply myself 100%, see what I can do, and then go from there. But realistically, you know what you're going to achieve when you look at someone like me, you look at someone like Connor. Yeah, I'm completely fine with that. But a lot of people aren't, unfortunately, and they've got to try and push things to the point where they have to go, oh no, now you've got this wrong with you for the rest of your life. Oh, now I realize that I can't be the bodybuilder that I wish I was.
There you go. It's true. It is true though. It is. I think it's something that a lot of people don't want to face, but then those people will get hit in the face with it at some point, and then it's just
Exactly, mate. You can't be ignorant to this. Like, you need to understand that you can't face an issue when the issue has come head on. You want to put preventative measures in place so you can. Bodybuilding is all about health and longevity. And
Yeah.
I want to be doing this for a long period of time, mate. And if I can be as healthy as possible while trying to achieve what I feel like I can possibly achieve, which might be, mate, something as silly as winning a show or top three at a show, right? That might be all that I achieve. But if I know, knowing full well, if I win a bodybuilding show, mate, I'm happy with where things are at. All good. To you, you've won a bodybuilding show, mate. You've won multiple bodybuilding shows. Like me winning a bodybuilding show is like probably what might tick things off for me. Brilliant. Like it's all relative.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's all relative, mate. It might sound silly, but it's true.
No, yeah, yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people, when they say too far, like, is it too far when that person's potential is good? They're doing everything they possibly can do. Because some people see it on the surface and they might go, he's taking this much, this many grams, or he's doing this, he's doing that. Where you think, okay, well, if you look from an outsider's perspective, that might be a lot. But if you look what they do from an internally, where they do their cardio, they take their health subs, they do everything they possibly can do to be the best bodybuilder, and they make sure they nail absolutely every 1% that they possibly can do. You probably think, with the potential, yeah, man, give it a crack.
Definitely.
There you go, mate. So then you've got the person at the other end of the spectrum, which might take the exact same amount, do nothing about their overall health, do nothing to make sure they're managing their sleep, their supplementation, and then go, why am I making that much progress? I'm not taking it too far because this person's doing it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So it's all relative to the individual. What is the biggest sign that somebody's taking their off season too far? When they get really soft
Yeah, too fat.
and they get unresponsive. That's the biggest sign. But I would say when you can look at the intricate details of like little things like appetite, nutrient partitioning, fullness, body composition, these different things, sleep takes a massive hit as well.
Yeah.
Blood pressure, health markers, that probably
Yeah, I was
escalates
gonna
as
say health
well.
markers is gonna be like the most
Um,
obvious one.
blood glucose might be a little bit skewed as well with stress in the blood, and also as well with when we become less sensitive to food because we've been pushing food for quite a long time as well. Those different things, but the biggest aspect is if someone's got too fat.
Do you see a place for those push-ups where you do put on quite a bit of fat
Once,
once?
mate, once at the start,
Okay.
maybe twice, maybe twice. Like for example, with me, I've done like two big push-ups where ultimately, like I need to put a lot of muscle on. So like, but I know that I know that I can diet. For example, mate, I got to 272 fat.
Hmm.
I know I needed to diet to 235. I'm here. So I know I can diet down to
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of
You know
people
you can
like,
do that. Yeah.
yeah. But I feel like once have that push up and then keep yourself nice and tight after that, you'll be absolutely sound. I feel like one big push up,
Yeah.
especially when you're young as well.
Because I know we were obviously you just mentioned that Sam Rogers just asked the question,
Hmm.
and he's just done a push up where he's gone. I can't remember what his weight was when he started, but he got to like 260 at his peak. And Sam's not tall. Like Sam's five. I want to say 5'9". I'm gonna guess 5'9", maybe 5'10". I could be wrong, but from what I remember, I don't remember him being too much taller than me.
Oh, yeah, he's got a lot of muscle though, mate. He's got a lot of
Yeah,
muscle,
yeah,
but
yeah. He got
also,
big. He got very, very big
oh
from
yeah, he
that.
did. But I feel like you won't see him get to 260 now, and if he does, it'll look completely different.
Yeah.
But I don't feel he'll get as soft as what he did at 260. I think
No, that's what I mean. Like
he'll
he's just
use
done that push up.
yeah, he'll use 260 as a reference now. So if I was Tom, which Tom
Yeah.
is obviously, he would use 260 as a reference and be like, okay, at 260 we felt a little bit lethargic. We started seeing some negative feedback. We probably won't push a 260. If it's there, he probably will do, but we'll use like 250 as a reference, keep ourselves nice and tight, put on 30 pounds post show, pull off 10, put on 20, put off, do you know what I mean? Like that sort of congruent process rather than being like massive, but you won't see him do a massive push up now. He's sort of earned the right to like he's put the tissue on, he's going to get peeled, and then he'll be like, okay, now we can put on a good amount of site, and then we can pull back a little bit rather than pushing things a little bit too far. But I feel like he's warranted that and done that nice and early.
Yeah. That's just what I was thinking about when you were talking about it. No, I'm excited to see what he looks like. I know he's doing the universe as well.
That'd
So
be good.
it'd be cool to see what he looks like.
Oh,
Because
so you and him?
he's not a junior anymore. He's 24 now. So he'll be doing
Oh,
medium, I
yeah.
believe.
It'll be
Yeah.
really good to see. I love his physique, mate. Him in like 5 years' time will be ridiculous. He'll just be that big ball of muscle, mate.
Yeah.
That
Very,
big
very.
ball of muscle. But yeah, man. You got any more? One more?
Yeah, I got one more.
Finish on that one, mate.
Do
We'll save
you
that.
are you into into shoes? Are you a shoe person?
Oh,
Or is it just like a you like them, but you
like if someone said to me, "Oh, what shoes do you like?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I like these, and these." I would say so.
okay.
But
Okay.
I'm not like massively into shoes. But what I say, like I collect them
Yeah, no, okay, okay. So Alex Carr, best sneaker, very American, best sneaker of all time,
all time.
in your opinion, obviously. What's like your like favorite shoe of all time?
Um, I look at a shoe and I'm thinking I'd love to afford that. I think it's like is it the Travises? The
Yeah,
night I
yeah,
like
yeah.
them. With like the wrong way round
The one with
tick.
the tick the other way. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh mate, they're
They're
nice.
cool. They're very
They're
cool.
nice, mate. Like I would say them.
Yeah.
I would say them.
Um, trying to think. I've got so many. If I had to pick one, I don't know if I'd say it's my all time, but it's definitely one that's up there with what I want. Do you remember the off-white Prestos?
Mate, I was gonna say the off-white Jordan.
Christian's got a pair.
Yeah, off
I
mate.
saw them. I was like, oh, bro, I love
Yeah.
them so
Did you get the
much.
black ones and the white ones? Oh
Yeah,
no,
both.
the cream ones, mate.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, bro, they
They're
are
so
so,
nice. They're like
so.
you don't see them being worn anymore, like anywhere. Unless I don't know, but I haven't. And that just makes me want them more because I'm like, oh, I love it. I love it when you're the one that's wearing something that no one else has got.
Yeah, honestly, that is cool. That is cool. I was
They're on
gonna
the
say
hit list for
I
sure.
was gonna say the off-white Jordans, mate, because they're cool as well.
They're cool.
Yeah, I'd say Travis and we're on the same page, mate. Off-white
Mm.
Prestos are sick, and the beige ones,
Yeah,
like the cream beigey ones,
yeah.
they highly rate them.
I
High.
mean, they look comfy. They look comfy as well. Like they don't
Yeah,
just look cool. Like some shoes they look cool, but they're not practical. They're not comfortable at all.
yeah.
You don't want that. You want they look comfy.
I
They
would
look.
say the best sneaker for comfort though, or are is it the P600s? Nike P600s?
Are they good for comfort?
Mate, oh my lord.
Really?
And the Nike Vomeros as well. Wow.
You
They
know
are
what?
comfort in a comfort in a shoe, mate.
The Ultra Boost,
Yeah, I rate them.
comfortable. The only
Yeah.
thing is they break so easily. Like I've got fucking holes. Obviously, my dog's chewed them a little bit, but like my toes are like full on coming out of these now, which is a shame because I want to find another pair just to wear them. But these are probably the most comfortable shoes I've
It's
ever.
like the Nike Roches. Are they not the Nike
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're like mesh.
Yeah, the mesh sort of. Look
They're
at
like
us.
they're literally just socks. They're like wearing another pair of
We're
socks.
such
Like
sneakerheads, bro. That's what they call them,
proper
sneakerheads.
sneakerhead,
We're
bro.
such sneakerheads, man. God. Cheers, Alex, for the sneaker
Alex
question.
is a sneakerhead. Alex was sending
Thanks,
me
Alex, for the
Jordans this
sneaker
morning.
question, bro. Go to the sneaker meetup and do some swaps and
Sneaker
changes.
con.
Yeah, man, sneaker con. But thank you guys. Thank you as always. Little prep update con. Nice little. We'll finish off with every episode with a nice little prep update. What's your scale weight this morning?
Let me double check. Um, I'm checking in tomorrow. I'm excited. We made a few changes on. I'm checking in Tuesdays, Fridays. We made a few changes on Tuesday this week.
Hmm.
Where's my wait? This morning I was 204.5.
So sub 200's coming in, mate. Next time we talk to you,
Soon enough, man.
sub
Soon enough.
200's coming in.
So yeah, 204.5. We've gone a few changes. Clem is now in it in daily instead of we started off with just 3 days a week. It's now
Yeah,
daily.
I saw that. I saw that on your
Yeah.
YouTube. If you're not watching Connor's
Oh
YouTube,
yeah, check out the YouTube. I'm filming tomorrow. Push. Big updates. What else have we changed? He pulled food down a little bit, which is not bad, but it's noticeable. I'm hungry.
Mhm.
Cardio 35 minutes daily, so that's pretty easy. I'm doing
What's
that.
that?
Do you know what? This is the first year I've ever done it where I'm just doing incline treadmill.
How do you find that?
Good. I feel a lot better for it. Like legs automatic because I started it when we started, it was 25 daily, and I was doing the 25 on the bike, and my legs were feeling battered. Maybe it was
Mate,
just because I just added it back in.
I
Legs were
can't
feeling
do the bike.
battered,
My
bro.
legs are trashed.
Yeah, horrible. So I was like, I texted someone, I was like, can I do incline treadmill? He was like, as long as you can get your heart rate up into the range. I was like, yeah, it should be fine. Um, well in the range. I'm on like, obviously it's different on different treadmills, but like level 6 incline, level 5.5 speed. Bro, I'm sitting at like 130 to 135 beats per minute, sweating my tits off. By the time I'm finished, bro, great cardio session. I love it. And it goes quick. It feels like it goes so quickly as well.
Yeah, you can probably stay on your phone as well, can't you? What doing form feedback and that.
Because I've got two phones now. do the form feedback on this phone, and I've got fucking YouTube playing on this one.
Oh, mate, you a coach, mate?
Oh yeah,
You,
no, I'm a full-time
yeah,
coach
you're a
now.
coach. Wow, you are, mate. But that's good to hear, mate. Well, there you go. There's Connor's prep update. I'll be eating cookie boxes in a couple of weeks' time, so it's all good. Big up, mate. I know you're listening. But other than that, people, thank you as always. Like, subscribe, comment, share on Spotify. Give us a 5 star because this is going on Spotify, it just is.
It has to be. It has to be on Spotify.
But other than that, people, see you in the next one. Peace.